Gun line. Fire mission coming down, y'all. I'm your host, Lopez, and you're listening to the On the Gun Line podcast, where we shoot the shit like we did in the past, or at least try to recreate that feeling. So, welcome to those of you first time listening. This is a shoot the shit episode where I kick back and hang out with another veteran, and we just chop it up, man, like we did on the gun line. Have those conversations that we can have openly without getting butt hurt. We'll do some shit talking here and there, try to make it entertaining for y'all, and maybe see where it goes from there. But I do want to start off with a few things. All right. Being that I didn't record a midweek memo, my apologies for that. There were some topics I wanted to talk about. All right. So, and I'll probably get into these with Sanchez as well. But I just wanted to talk about a little bit of, with all these shootings going on and all that bullshit, but more specifically to the fact of the most recent school shooting. It's a tragic thing that happened out there in Uvalde. We talked about it on the Facebook Live. That one didn't get much rotation, much play. I completely get it. Nobody wants to hear about that shit, man. So I just really recorded it just because it was affecting me in a different kind of way. I think, that it's having so close to home. So, but one of the conversations that has spawned off has been something that I've actually heard about, in prior school shooting events, where we're saying, veterans can, go strapped and protect the school and whatnot. And I get that's like a quick fix, if you will. You know what I mean? That's something like temporary, though. That's something that doesn't get to the root cause of what's going on. I think that weapons have been out for quite some time. And those type of weapons have been available for quite some time as well. And whether you want to call them assault rifles, which they're not, but when you have people who have it in their mind that they want to hurt people, kill people, they're going to do it, no matter if it's with a weapon, something like a rifle, a AR-15 style, as they like to call it. And those that are unaware, AR does not stand for assault rifle. Okay, do your research. But I think it's like putting a Band-Aid on a fucking bullet wound. Doing something like that. It sounds great. It sounds like, yes, we should do it. We should rush in to do it. But that's all good and dandy until we all know there's veterans out there. Not all veterans were fucking gun, not all of them were all gung-ho. Not all of them were fucking the best. Some of them were shitbags. And the last thing we need is some shitbag that has a DD-214 to go and say they're going to protect the school and do some other things that's going to drape or cast a bad shadow over our community. We already have enough of that, So that's just my thoughts on it. There are volunteers, I know, at least at my kids' schools, that go out there to the schools, and they're on a volunteer basis, like watchdogs, I think they call them. And that's cool, man. I'm sure that they pass background tests. I'm not sure if they're packing or not. I doubt it. But I mean, that extra presence, I think, does make a difference. What I do want to say is, I've been hearing, because I haven't watched the news, y'all. So this is all just third hand, not even second, it's third hand. But it seems that the police or the law enforcement that was there at the school when this happened failed to do their duties. I also heard that during an interview, some lieutenant from that police department said that they didn't rush in because the officers could have got shot. Where's that protect and serve at? I mean, you had parents that were wanting to go in there and go handle that business. You know, why couldn't you? There had to be somebody there that could have said, you know what, fuck this, I'm jumping in, I'm gonna go. You know, there had to be somebody on the law enforcement side that said, why are we just standing here not doing anything? Now I'm not going to armchair quarterback this, you know. As I tell folks, I like to wait till, you know, everything is done and complete. You know, we live in the world where we want everything at the speed of now, especially because we're able to see the shit live, you know. But it just if once their investigation is complete and it does turn out that these motherfuckers were pussies and didn't run in there to go help those kids, those people should be held on some kind of charges. You know, they should be, because that's their duty, you know. And what the fuck, man? That's a failure to your community, to the school, to those parents, and most importantly, to those children. That's a disservice that y'all did. You rather worry about holding the line on parents trying to get to their kids. Yeah, that's wrong. So with that said, I do have Sanchez coming in. Let's go ahead and bring him on. All right. And Sanchez is coming on. He is connecting to his audio right now. And just to let you know, Sanchez, if you can hear me, we are recording already.
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Hey, man, I've been recording for a few minutes right now. I was actually talking about what happened in Uvalde. You know, that's fucking crazy, no?
Okay, I know.
Dude, hey. See, if they had a strap like that, they might have been able to fucking do something out there.
Yeah, I know.
Pero, yeah, man.
Pero, hey, ¿me oyes bien o no?
I hear you. Yeah.
I got this shit, but that doesn't want to work.
All right. It's all good. So just in case anybody doesn't know, this may be a Spanglish podcast. There might be some English and Spanish being spoken. So, but yeah, dude, I was just sitting here contemplating talking about it porque I don't watch the news. You know what I'm saying? And especialmente after something like this that has happened. So what bothers me is what I've been hearing on the news, right? That fucking que la pinche policía had the opportunity to go in, but they didn't do it.
Yeah, no, I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck? Because, you know, like, they're supposed to be protecting. You know, like, it took the parent to go in.
You know? That's exactly what I was saying, man. Like, I mean, and y luego con eso, with that being said, I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying, like, you know, maybe there should be veterans out there protecting the schools. They should have a lot of veterans. There's veterans out there that I'm sure that will volunteer their time. So, and people were saying that. Here's my view on it. Here's my take on it. It sounds like a good idea. It really does sound like a good idea. Pero we all know those motherfuckers out there that have a DD-214 that weren't worth shit when they were in the military. You know, they were shitbags. Do you really want a Wilson or a Freeman out there? You know, they got a DD-214 if they're out, right? Do you really want someone like that protecting your children? And then let me say, quote unquote, protecting your children, because they're the type that when it's time to ride, they may not ride. You know, they'll become more of a liability than being somebody that'll be effective, you know?
True. Yeah. That's right. I mean, I was thinking, you know, the same way, like, you know, like, it'd be good, but then at the end, it's like, you know, like it'd be bad as well because not everybody's the same.
Yep.
You know, like not everybody's like a tailor.
Oh God, yeah, dude, you're right on that. I mean, Taylor might go in there with his fucking tomahawk, man. Have a fucking recreation of the tomahawk war. So everybody, just to let y'all know, me and Sanchez go back to 2005 when we were in 277 together. And this is not going to be a shoot the shit episode where it's all going to be solemn and depressing. I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit and catch up, man. What's been going on? How you doing, fool?
Good, here, fucking dealing with work, health issues,
Health?
like
What's going on with your health?
fucking like a couple years ago, I had I think it was a minor heart attack, but I didn't. I went to the hospital. I was in the maps working. I was like, it hurt. It hurt for like a few minutes. I was like, okay, whatever. And then now, that day was like the bad. Now, like the ball comes in and out. But then I had to go and do like some blood work. Begging the fucking PA to send me because they suck. They're the worst case in the fucking world. And I already did like a blood work and everything. So I had like high cholesterol. Yeah. So, and
you're getting fat, fool. You're getting fat and you're getting old.
I lost weight. I'm like, shit, when I was in Ohio, I was 170. Now that I'm here, I'm 148.
Damn.
Yeah. So I lost weight. But then, also my intake on food was not that great. I didn't eat no food, no fruits, no anything, no salads, no greens.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you got to watch, especially living out here in Texas, man. All that good food, bro. I'll tell you what, though, speaking of the heart, and the health, I take that shit very seriously. My oldest brother, he died at 36 years old, and he wasn't fat, he wasn't. Now he ate like shit, chili cheese fries. He was a heavy smoker and fucking coffee. So that just sounds like the fucking diet of a fucking soldier, Pero he had 2 heart attacks at the age of 33 and he had the last one at 36. So because of that, anytime I have any kind of fucking inkling of something going on with my chest or my heart, I'm off to the fucking ER, bro. I hope you're listening, Hunt. I hope you're fucking listening. You did the right thing yesterday. But no, like a couple of weeks ago, I ended up going to the ER porque my left chest area was having issues and it had been for a while. So I was like, fuck this. I told Linda, like, hey, babe, I'm not feeling good. And it's starting to fucking scare me, And the last thing you want to fuck with is your heart. Porque like I told Hunt yesterday on the Facebook, man, he said I might go tomorrow for sure. And I told him, yeah, but tomorrow might not come tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, same thing. I went to the ER like a month ago as well. I mean, because like the thing, like my arm went numb. And I was like, in my left arm, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, But it was like, I don't know what the fuck. I think like also like, I think like I had like nerve damage or something.
Right.
Like my legs hurt. Like, so if I got shoes at work, doesn't hurt. But like, I mean, doesn't get numb. But when I get home, like I'm always walking barefooted.
Yeah.
It hurts. Like it gets numb. Not hurt. It gets numb a little bit. Like,
check your back. You might have what they call radiculopathy, or it comes from your nerve in your back. That's what I ended up getting on my legs. I had radiculopathy, where it's pain from my lower back that transfers down to my left leg all the way to like my pinky toe, man. And it kind of goes numb. You know what I mean? Or it hurts when I fucking walk. You should get that checked. Y también chequea for plantar fasciitis. That's another one.
Before, I think.
Huh?
But the plantar, whatever shit.
Yeah.
I have actually in Ohio had like therapy, like electrical therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
make sure all that's documented because you're gonna need that when you go to the VA. Trust me.
I need to go back because like when I left Ohio, the clinic got flooded.
Oh shit!
I didn't have no fucking documents, so I'm gonna go back. I'm trying, but like our PA, we had 3. One of them PCS, the other one's trying to get out. I mean, he should get out because he sucks. The worst guy I ever like seen.
What you do for Memorial Weekend, fool?
None. Stay here. I quit drinking like 2 months ago.
Oh no shit!
I already quit drinking. Like, so in the last 2 months, I had like 2 beers and a bottle of wine.
Oh, hey, that's better than fucking buying a goddamn bottle of fucking what was that shit? Chivas Regal or some shit or tequila.
Yeah.
You
I mean, I have
know,
a lot.
I know
Like,
you do. You have a
I like,
fucking bar.
I haven't opened them. No,
No, that's
because because my health, was like the liver, because I mean, I haven't deployed since like 2009,
yeah,
drinking like pretty much like every weekend. Not like heavy drinking, but I still drink.
right.
But I might let my liver cure for at least for a year.
You need to, fool. Porque, drinking, it gets to the point. I mean, I don't know, there's some that become dependent on it. And not only that, they become functional on it, like, dude, nah. I mean, if you can handle your liquor and drink, handle it, but there comes a point in time where it can get you in trouble. I know firsthand, so I will always be a big proponent of don't drink and drive. All right. Don't drink and drive. All my issues that I've had have been alcohol related. Going back to Iraq when I first got fucking my Article 15.
Yeah, I remember fucking waiting for your ass. Yeah, no, you're good. Everything else is good. Work is good. They're trying to move me. Well, they're trying to hire me in different brigades, but my brigade doesn't let me go.
Oh, that's right. You're out in Fort Hood now, right?
Yeah. So like they want me to go to the AMET brigade.
Okay.
I ask, they say fuck no. And then the third brigade right now sent me a letter, like a week ago to go to their brigade, but they say fuck no. Well, it's because like it says there were brigade levels, brigades. I'll be like the brigade chassis, but then my brigade sent off because I'm taking the brigade because the master sergeant retiring in a few months, so I'm moving to brigade like October, September timeframe. So.
Well, how much time do you got left? 3 years?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, but I want the brigade because like now, this is my 4th battalion doing this one. And like some days, I work, but some like half of the time of the month, I'm really watching Netflix at work.
Dude, speaking about changes, you know what? Dude, have you tripped out? Like fucking Natividad, that motherfucker's like on his 4th fucking first sergeant duty. Like, god damn, man. And I mean, Alpha, I think he went to Bravo, then HHB. Now he's going to a different fucking battalion. That fool's been like, I don't know. That fool's on a little bit of everything, man.
So they, they try to make sure he makes the list for some majors. So, he's good. He's always been a good NCO.
Oh, always. I mean, there's
always,
dude, it's like dude, it was cool having Campos. I had Campos on here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, him, yeah. So he's supposed to go to Mexico this month. I was like, hey, as soon as you go that way, let me know. I'll go visit you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna wait till like at the end of the year because in July I'm going to Cabo.
Okay, right on.
Like, because I haven't gone to Mexico. Well, vacation Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Well, to you, go to Mexico's going home. You know what I mean? Well, you're from the DF, right?
No.
Mm-hmm. No? Where are you from?
San Luis.
Where's that at?
Like, it's like 4 or 5 hours north of Mexico City.
Mm.
Yeah, but like I have family in Mexico City, but my wife's from like Monterrey.
Okay.
Yeah, we go that way more often. But now I'm like going to Cabo, and last time we went to Cancun, but it was like 2019 before COVID. I had trouble because of fucking COVID. Now it's like no more COVID. I'm fucking going. Like,
yeah, dude. I mean, fuck that COVID shit. This is this day.
You work, but there's no vacation. So like vacation, you gotta go out with your family, your kids.
I'm with you 100% on that. Like I can't disclose a lot of information, but I was able to hang out with somebody this weekend that just passed.
Photos.
Huh?
I saw the
oh yeah. So I got to hang out with him, and it was a great fucking time, bro. I told him that we look like we're fucking in the prisons, the way we're right there. But yeah, no shit. But no, it was a good time, and I was talking with Dowden earlier today. And one thing I've come to realize, it's when you go on vacation and shit like that, it's not really where you go or what you do. It's who you're with. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, we hung out that weekend. We didn't need to do anything extravagant. We just literally hung out, smoked cigars. I don't drink. So, I was there drinking my fucking Monster or water, and he was drinking his brew. But, we had a good fucking time like that and just chilling out, hanging out. You know what I mean? We didn't need to do anything like big. Yeah, no, I think at the same time, though, because he's 38, I'm 44. When you get older, those days are over.
But it depends like who you hang out with, because I hang out with a couple of people, like military friends.
Yeah.
And we just can be chilling in the house, watching TV, doing nothing, but like it's good,
Yeah.
And then I go to like my family, to the outside or something. They want to do a party. I'm like, I mean, I'm cool with them, but I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm there, but not really there,
Right.
Like it's cool, but I'm like, I don't know. I just get tired.
Yeah, I personally, I'm working.
I get bored.
To me, I'm working on being able to go out. I still have my issues with like, places that are too packed. Like I don't want to make it sound like woe is me, but I have small issues when there's a fucking place that's just packed and it's just chaotic. You know what I mean? I'm somebody that needs to have some kind of control, and I'm not talking about, just being in an area where there's like 10, 15 people. I'll talk about like going to a movie theater, or it's very uneasy for me, and that's because why I take my happy pills. But I just want to be able to fucking function normally, if that makes sense. One thing, dude, I've realized, it sucks having to put a fake face on, to pretend you're happy-go-lucky all the time. And I'm actually going to fucking therapy for this. That's another story for another day. But anyways, let's get off of that. Dude, I'm just saying, now I'm looking into buying an RV, like a trailer and camper, something that I can tow with my truck. Cause I mean, I just learned about vehicle ratings, like the gross vehicle weight and all that shit. So I got to make sure it's something I can, my truck can pull,
It's a 1500. Yeah, usually it's like less than 10. I mean, like 12 is good, but like 12, like the truck gets so back.
Well,
it's like,
I just want something that's like, a small camper. They weigh like maybe like 4,000 pounds or something like that.
Like,
huh?
Small ones are like 8,000
pounds.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I've been looking at them online, fool.
I love it. Like, I mean, like something like, because I had one. I sold it, but I had like the one with the queen bed and 2 twins.
Yeah.
Like 8 or 9. But it was big. It was a 33 feet.
How many?
33.
Oh no, see, I'm trying to stay with like 20-footer, fool. I'm not trying to go all out fifth wheel type shit. Nah, I want a small little shit. I'm just above a tent. All right, just above a tent. Porque I'm not planning on living in this motherfucker. I just need some. Huh?
Me too. Like, so I had one and I sold it.
Yeah.
And that was like, man, I wish I could like hold on it, because now like the same RVs that I had are going for like 30,000 and
yeah. Dude, they cost.
And like mine was a 2019. It was a brand new. They paid like 17 for it. And when I sold it, I bought it cash. When I sold this also for like 15.
Yeah.
And then I was like, now I'm looking at them. I was like, man, it's fucking 30,000. I was like, I wish I fucking hold on the fucking.
Yeah, dude. I want it porque we go out camping here, or not even camping, but we go out for the river and we want to stay overnight, but it's just so fucking hot out here,
Yeah.
So it's just like no way you could do it without air conditioning out here. I mean, I can do it, but my kids can't do it. I got fucking a 12, a 10, and a fucking a 7-year-old.
Because then you gotta take them to fucking Salvador, take them that way so they can learn. My kids like whenever they go to Mexico,
mm-hmm.
they go hot. Like my mother-in-law, she lives in Monterrey, but they live like on the little hill.
Yeah.
It gets hot way. Monterrey gets hot. It's not like Texas. It's hot.
Yeah. Well, it's humid.
Yeah. So they got like even like where my grandparents from. I grew up in Mexico. It's like there's nothing. It's like small ass like town. like not
Yeah.
even tiny. It's like
Yeah.
small ranchito, you know.
Well,
But so we had like the fucking winter storm.
yeah.
Man, my kids didn't care. They were like, whatever, like we used to this thing now.
Well, dude, I mean, my dad, when we went to El Salvador, he's from a small little pueblo. I'm talking small, bro, like puny, one way in, one way out.
Me too.
And that's like fucking, and that's the paved road. If you want to get out, you could go to different little towns, but you're taking a long dirt road to get there. It's like, pueblos que eran indígena, they were like Indian uh villages at one time. So yeah, dude, it's fucking beautiful there though. It really is. And like the oldest church in El Salvador, I think is there. It's like, well, not oldest, but it's been there since the 1700s.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an old ass fucking church, man.
yeah. It's
fucking,
cool, like I mean, like that, like when I go to Mexico, people, oh, it's dangerous. I was like, it's not dangerous. Like the border is dangerous.
right.
As soon as border is like, it's chill. I mean, there's nothing like, it's like anywhere else. Like you get shot,
That's
like Mexico too. Mexico depends. Even like Monterrey is big. So there's certain parts that I don't go, because it's like, it's dangerous.
well, yeah, that's any city though, I think, I mean, if I go to LA, with my family, I'm only going to go to areas that I know, like if I go to South Central with my family, I'm going to go just to my specific area of South Central where I grew up at, because I know that it's pretty hood. I'm not going to be going to somebody else's barrio. If I go to fucking San Diego, I'm not going to go to fucking National City where it's all hood. I'm not going to go to Logan Heights or Logan Park where it's all hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the tourists. So if I go to San Salvador, I'm going to be like, hey, ¿a dónde puedo ir donde no me van a matar? You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not going to be walking around with a fucking cell phone in my hand, wearing diamond earrings, and a gold wristwatch, because I'm just being a target now.
You are, yeah. Like now, like I went over like Mexico's like real, like I go to Monterrey a lot, so it's like city. Everybody has cell phones, iPhones too, not as many iPhones, but when they say an iPhone, I was like, oh, this guy has money.
Yeah,
it's like even like an iPhone 6, I mean, you pay like $200, $300, $400.
That's the thing though. You're just making yourself a target. It kind of brings me like I don't know what the laws are in Mexico, for example, like with people carrying guns, like civilians carrying. Oh, you can't?
No, not even fucking knives. Like they have to be like the measurement of your hand and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm always having fucking weapons. So in my case, so when we go to Mexico, or whenever they go with my wife, if I don't go, they always have a knife. I tell my kids, get a knife. And I tell my son and my daughter, hey, somebody's trying to rob you, take the knife out, fucking shake him in the neck, fuck it.
Just like a Mexican.
I mean, you have to, because this, Mexico's dangerous too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Happens like here too. Even here too, like like here. But the only thing here, have cell phones, more people, more cameras. But in Mexico, there's no cameras. Like
right.
Cops will fucking hide stuff from you.
It's crazy because I was looking at some video of El Salvador, where there was a bus. They were riding on the bus, right? And the bus made a stop, and some guys got on the bus. The bus driver kept driving, and the guys pulled out guns. All right, give me all your stuff. Give me all your stuff. They're taking everybody's everything. The bus slows down, lets them out. So it was like a fucking, like just normal. The bus driver was like, oh, okay, we're getting robbed. All right, they got off. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck. It's just something they do in broad daylight nonchalantly.
Yeah. But even here now, like when clean got like, clean was bad before, but now it's worse. Like there's like so many shootings in the mall now.
My brother lives around the corner from the mall, like literally around the corner from the fucking mall.
Yeah. And it was like, I was like, come on, man. Like, the fuck's going on? Like daylight. Like, so when every time I go to clean, I like, if I don't go on post, I got my gun. Like, I don't go that way often.
Now, let me ask you, since you have a weapon, you have a gun. Now, do you conceal carry or do you have it out?
I conceal.
Okay. See, that makes sense to me because I don't want people knowing I have a gun.
Yeah.
Because I think you just make yourself a target. If you
and mine's small, man. Like, so mine is a 9mm, but you see you can see it's like a 38.
Oh wow.
It's really small. Like I have it like with basketball shorts, I have it on, and you cannot even see I have it.
Damn.
But it's a 9. But it's so I bought it because it was like cheap. It was like half price.
Shit. Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Again, man. I mean, a 22 can get the job done. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It can get the job fucking done. You don't need a big ass fucking 357 unless
No.
you want to fucking kill somebody that's behind your neighbor's fucking refrigerator. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like for my house, shotgun, automatic shotgun. We got a shotgun. And then for personal protection, the 9 mil, you know.
It's like good. Like mine is small. Doesn't like it. It's like it's accurate cell. This is a little Kimber.
Okay.
It's called Kimber.
Mm.
It's like I mean it's good. It's like it's heavy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like heavy. Like so I can shoot like 60 yards without nothing. Literally just like
No shit.
it's heavy because like so I had a Smith and Wessoner.
Yeah.
This big cell like light. No, much is like small and heavy as hell.
I think that every household should have a fucking gun. Every household. I'm tired of this fucking. And if I want to get a motherfucking AR-15 style weapon, I'm gonna get me an AR-15 style weapon. Oh, what do you need that for? What do you need 30 rounds for? None of your fucking business. That's what for. Tell me when criminals have obeyed gun laws.
Never.
Oh, wait.
In Mexico, like example, Mexico right now. Mexico, you can have a gun, but all the criminals have fucking guns. So
Yeah.
that's why I like how it is because you cannot defend themselves.
Exactly.
Because they know they'll rob you. Here in the States, they can try rob you, but most in Texas, everyone has a gun.
Yeah, they'll fuck around and find out. I just
every car has a gun.
I just find those guys, dude, that open carry. I find them like they have like little dick syndrome or small dick syndrome, little dick energy, because they just gotta show off they have a gun. Dude, nobody needs to know because you're just putting a target.
Yeah. Because I mean, because example of me, if I want to go kill, like go do some stupid shit, I never will, but just in case I want to do, or like there's something going on, I'm gonna go kill the fucking with a gun. Because I want to kill him and get 2 guns instead of fucking 1.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. Nah, and I think, it's just like they keep saying like, oh, we need to limit magazines or we need to limit fucking the type of weapons people can have.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy. No, because so right now, like even with I was looking on Facebook that they want to do like the control the AR-15s. I was like, why? I was like, I remember when I was a kid, when I came here, I was like 10. Everybody, I mean, I grew up in the country. Everybody in the fucking truck had fucking like rifles. Like everybody could see fucking rifles on the gun, on the cars. Like I was thinking, like my truck is all like my windows are like 5%.
Yeah.
I was thinking one of those racks and put rifles on the back of my truck.
Dude, I mean, it used to be okay to do that shit. You know what I mean? It's just like I was thinking, I don't know if I was saying that earlier here or not, but it's not like these weapons just came up last year or the last 10 years. These weapons have been out for decades and decades. Now this fucking shit of mass shootings, that's fucking something that's happened recently in more recent times. So
the last 10, 15 years.
So that's why I go back to arming. I think they should arm all the teachers. I think the teachers should be armed. That I do think. Putting veterans outside, that's like putting a fucking Band-Aid on a bullet wound, porque it's not getting to the real problem. The real problem is society itself, I think.
Some parents are weak. Like some parents are weak. Well, because I remember like me, like I was not a really troublemaker in school. But when I get in trouble, like, like they have the fucking paddle. And my dad was like, I was like, they can do it. And I was like, well, fuck it. Like, I wish they had one now. My kids are in trouble. My kids are pretty good. But if their kids were bad, I was like, use a paddle. I don't give a fuck.
See, here's the thing though, bro. Here's the thing. I was a knucklehead too as a kid, and I used to get my ass whooped. Pero it didn't stop me from doing more dumb shit. I think somebody's going to do dumb shit is going to do dumb shit regardless. You know what I mean? No matter what. You can whoop a kid's ass all they want, but that's why I stopped hitting my kids. I stopped disciplining them that way. Now what I do is I take away their technology. That hurts them more than anything. You take away their fucking Wi-Fi, you take away their iPads, forget it.
I take the VR.
Oh yeah.
I take the Switch. I take the phone.
Everything, bro. So my daughters only care about my oldest one, her laptop, her phone, and her Apple, what's it called, the iPad. That's the laptop, iPad, and phone. I take those three away, done. But here's the problem: the little shit, she likes to read. So what does she do? She grabs a book and starts reading. So I can't fucking really discipline her because she's fucking in there in her own world. But I mean, I noticed
like,
that.
That was like, if I take the phone, she'd be drawing.
They'll find something. But on the plus side, though, I mean, they are getting better. I mean, I'm just running into, I guess, preteen shit. It's just gonna get like that. But what I'm getting at though is like circling back. I think the problem is these kids do have a lack of discipline, but we're overcorrecting. That's why we don't want to whoop their asses. So now we're overcorrecting and just trying to be their friends. You know what I mean? And I say we because it's my fucking generation that brought up these fucking dumbasses that are shooting up schools. You know, those are my generation's kids that are doing that shit. So, and then, you know,
it's the same as the army. Like now, like certain, like,
yep.
You know, I mean, like there are a couple E7s in my battalion, and you know me, like I've always been the private. I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the E7.
You're very vocal about how you feel.
Yeah. So, but like, there's one like he's like hey, he's acting for something right now, and he's like, hey, I told my soldier something, and he said, well, you cannot say that. I was like, why not? I was like, it's like whatever. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I was like, you don't like it? Get the fuck out of my office.
Pretty much.
I was like, it's my office. He said, I was like, no. I was like, look, and I told him because he's not new, but he's been there for a while. But he hasn't deal with me because I only deal with the first sergeant since I'm major.
Right.
And I was like, look, like you don't like it, go tell sergeant major. I was like, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah.
No. Okay. And they want to fire me, then I go to brigade.
Yeah.
Dude, fire me, go to division.
Exactly.
I was like, I told him I was like, I feel like, because we had great CLs. I was like, I follow. I make sure I don't, do nothing stupid. Let me get in trouble. Make sure I do nothing tell them something bad as well. Because I don't cuss.
Right.
Like I used to be when I was in 6, I was yelling. But when I went to the MEPS with civilians, I learned to control myself.
Right.
So now I don't yell no more. I tell them certain things, and then soldiers know. And when I met my soldiers, I told them this I am. You don't like it, let me know. You get fired. Well, not really fired. I was like, I'll move you.
Yeah, exactly.
And a couple of them didn't believe me, and they were like, 2 weeks out, I'm literally moved into a different. I sent them to the first gap. They were like, well, how you like? They were like, how you know that? I was like, look, the first day, I know people. I've been this been for a while.
Right.
Like the E8 who runs the brigade. Me and him go back since we were in first gap.
Okay.
I literally was like, I'll move you. He's like, no, you won't. I was like, okay, try me.
Dude, it's just a trip. We need to stop conforming to these kids. And it goes back to, I want to know what the root cause is. Like I was saying on the Facebook when I went live on, I want to know what the root cause is. What is triggering these kids? Oh, I'm being bullied. Well, fight them. Fight the motherfucker. Dude, I had to go to my kid's school because my kid, I taught her, anybody talks shit to you, you stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And apparently that's not the way to go about it,
Oh, no, trust me. So my son, my son, my kids don't get in trouble. So my daughter one time, they were like, oh, she's getting bullied. And I told her, hey, not really bullied, but she was like, into her. And my daughter's a black belt taekwondo.
Okay.
I was like, and I told in front of her, like, look, it was her principal, it was the assistant principal and her counselor. I really told my daughter in front of her, look, next time they tell you something, punch them in the fucking face. Because you already told the teachers, they don't listen, punch them in the face.
Yeah. And
now get in trouble. My son the same way. My son knows that, he tells the adult that if they don't listen, I was like, next step, punch them in the face. And then I tell them, make sure there's blood. There's no blood, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
No, so what I told my daughter was, look, if somebody's talking shit to you, talk shit back. You know what I mean? Don't just stand there and get bullied. But if it starts escalating, to where, or let's say you're just trying to avoid it, then just go and tell the teacher, hey, can you get this person out of here? I'm trying to avoid a confrontation. I've been in trouble all school year for, putting my hands on somebody. And it's not even she's beating anybody up. She just pushes them or, you know, just dumb shit like that. If she gets in trouble, they can put her in school suspension for it. And this last one, I got tired of it, you know, because she did everything I told her. She went to the teacher and she told, hey, can you please get this person out? She could have used better words. She said something along the lines of, hey, can you get this hellhound out of my face, please? I get that she could have delivered it differently, you know, but still, at least she's not putting her hands on her. And then what pissed me off was that some of the teachers apparently were saying like, oh, that's not the girl you want to mess around with. That's not the girl you want to do this with. You tell that to my daughter, you're challenging her. You know, now she's going to want to fucking go ahead and put hands on somebody to show that I'm not the one to be fucked with. You know what I mean? So what ended up happening was that apparently she got to the point where she said, I'm going to end up punching her in the fucking face or something like that. So because of that, got to bring her home. And then another time, some fucking little asshole started fucking with my daughter. And this piece of shit was calling my daughter fat or something like that, which my daughter isn't even fat. You know what I mean? She's not even chubby. Anyway, so the motherfucker said something along the lines like, yeah, you calling me fat, that'd be funny. Or that's a stretch or something like that. So my daughter got up and I guess pushed a motherfucker and said, come here, you fucking twink. Bro, I started laughing. I couldn't help it. I started laughing because my daughter's calling this fool a fucking twink, dude. I was dying. It was funny as fuck. And the thing is, now she's getting this reputation of like being aggressive or whatnot, but I'm okay with that because that's going to make her into a woman who knows how to take charge, be respectable, and at the same time, put motherfuckers in their place. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a woman.
She's building her character too, you know?
Yeah, man. And it's going to build, eventually it's going to translate. I'd rather her be like that than be a little fucking pussy, a little sissy lala. You know, I already have a daughter who's all princess. You know what I mean? But también she has her own fucking psychology mind where she's going to beat people up too. So anyways, goddamn, man. These kids are fucking crazy nowadays.
So like one time my son got in trouble the first time, and then he told the teacher or the coach they weren't playing, and the next day the same thing happened. He told the coach, and then my son is big, so my you know, I'm short. My son is already to like my nose. He's 10.
Oh shit!
Like he's like over here. Motherfucker's like 5'1".
God damn.
But he has like big ass. His hands are like big as mine.
God damn.
Motherfucker's big. So you know, my brothers, my nephews are fucking tall and shit. Man, he grabbed this kid because they have the camera.
Yeah.
He grabbed fucking my son, put him in the fucking fence, punched him in the ground, and fucking Brian was on top of him, like punching him.
Hell yeah.
And then whenever like they called me, I was like, and because my son was, he told me before, because you know, my son has kind of like you know, has speech therapy kind of like stuff, so kind of like your son a little bit.
Yeah.
And he, you know, he then the first day he came crying, and I was like, why are you crying? All this happened, you know. I told the teacher he didn't listen to me and some of that because he was barely learning how to speak better.
Right.
Yeah, now he has to speak better now.
Yeah.
But I told him, hey, well, if they do the same, the kid does the same shit to you, fucking punch him in the face and make sure there's blood. And he did. So whenever the teacher called me, I was at the principal. I was like, yep. I was like, and I was like, yeah, this happened. I was like, I told y'all, you know, he told you whatever, pretty much everything that happened, and it was like, yeah. So he didn't get suspended or nothing. Good. And the kid stopped messing with him. Like,
see, and that's the problem, bro. I think there's the problem. Motherfuckers will not stop fucking with you until you put your hands on them, you know? And that's what is tripping me out. But you know what? Let's go back to this. Let's go back to the school shooting. These police officers didn't go in because they could have gotten shot. That's what I heard. Supposedly, a lieutenant from that police department told a news reporter that they didn't go in because they could have got shot.
Yeah, and also they're saying that because they said the kids were dead or something like that.
I don't give a fuck. Did they know that? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Yeah. As a parent, bro, as a parent with kids that age, I live around the corner from the school. I hear something pop, grabbing one, putting it in my back pocket, and I'm running there. I'm going to get there before the fucking police. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know, I can't even imagine what those parents are going through right now. You know what I mean? And you know, one thing I'm really proud of our community for, I'm really proud of this for our community. And I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm going to bring it up. One thing I'm proud of our community is we're not blaming it on racism.
Nope.
We're not blaming it all because their last names, ended in EZs. You know what I mean? Because Uvalde is a predominantly fucking Hispanic fucking community. You know what I'm saying? I think there were maybe 2 non-Hispanics in that shooting. You know what I mean? Pero todavía, I'm just saying if it was maybe a different ethnicity that this would have happened in, they would have been crying racism, saying that, because they're a certain ethnicity, that they're not being trained as well. And that's why they didn't have the resources. No, we're not saying anything like that. What we're saying is, first of all, these fucking cops were fucking cowards.
They were bitches.
Yeah, those were fucking pussies. And then that kid, fuck the mental health bullshit. I'm tired of the mental health excuse, bro.
Yeah.
I know too many motherfuckers that have PTSD or have fucking issues that are mental, but they don't go around wanting to shoot up a fucking school. I got 1 minute left. I'm going to send you a new link and we'll keep up from there. We'll start off with what you were thinking you were going to say. All right. And we're back, Gunline. We're having a discussion here on my thoughts of the Uvalde shooting, kind of. And, well, he's back and let's go ahead and bring him in. I was just going to talk until he came. All right. And he is queuing in time now. And there he is. All right. So what were you going to say, fool?
So, like this kid who did it, or when that the other one, you heard the one that got stabbed, the kid who stabbed somebody in high school.
Nah.
Yeah, it happened like 2 weeks ago here in Belton.
Oh, no shit.
Didn't
even hear that.
Yeah, they were seniors. So for example, like this kid who stabbed this other kid, like the kid who did it, he had issues before, and the cops knew that, and the parents knew that, but they didn't do anything about it. And he stabbed him. He killed him. Like he did like 6 or 7 fucking stabs, like in the restroom in the high school.
Who did the stabbing? Oh wait, why?
For a girl.
That's stupid.
They were 18. Stupid. They were seniors. They were supposed to graduate last week.
Jesus Christ.
And then but this guy had issues with him, because I think there was some white dude and some Chicanillo.
Yeah.
But I think like the white dude, like the girl, the girlfriend of the other guy, and they were fighting for that. But I mean, the thing I'm saying is that when you have like issue kids, like troublemaker kids, like actually bad, as a parent or like family member, like since they be killing, like how all the sort of what's called not sort of the people who kill people who or kill a lot of people, what's called those
serial killers, mass murderers.
Yeah, those serial killers, like they start like slowly since they were kids.
Yeah.
Like killing cats, whatever.
Right.
Like the guy from Uvalde was killing, like sending pictures to like through social media with like dead cats and that shit that he killed. Like, it's like, like you already knew as a parent that it was going on. So those people need
that's
help.
Where I guess the laws fuck up too, though. Well, not the laws per se, because they want to, blame the weapon. They're trying to say that he bought it on his birthday. So
it's not a weapon. So question: the smartphone is this smartphone smarter than you?
Of course it is.
No, it's not, because
the smartphone.
But there's more. You don't. If nobody's using the smartphone, he's not using himself. You have to use it.
No, my friend. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something about the smartphone. You could turn this bitch off right now. Me and you could have a conversation about barbecue grills. Guess what's going to be popping up on your fucking news feed? Barbecue grills. Now, are you saying that the weapon? I'm not blaming the weapon for for what happened. I hate motherfuckers.
Hell no.
I blame the fucking idiot that did the act, because, like you said, a motherfucker killed somebody with a fucking knife. Somebody who wants to kill somebody can do it with a fucking machete. Simple enough. You just start slicing and dicing. You know what I'm saying?
Style.
Yeah,
Central
dude.
American style.
Yeah, Salvi style, baby. That's how my people do it. But or if you really want to go hard, just get in a fucking car and just start running people over in downtown. You know what I'm saying? So a person who has made their mind up that they want to kill people is going to kill somebody. Now they're saying the access to the weapon is like the main concern. Now they're trying to put all these things on weapons. They could make it to year 21 to buy a weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't matter, because if somebody wants a gun that bad, they're going to fucking find a gun. If he had enough money to buy it legally, I'm sure he had enough money to buy one illegally. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
you can get anything. We know we're in Iraq. You could get anything.
Anything. Somebody wants to make a buck somewhere.
Yeah. You want liquor? Okay. We got you.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, they're going to start the mental health thing. That gets on my fucking nerves. Again, I know plenty of motherfuckers that have mental health issues that take pills, medicated, and they're not out there trying to kill motherfuckers,
No.
Yeah. It's just an excuse, man.
It is.
Motherfuckers are just crazy. Some people are just fucking crazy, and that's all there's to it. That is all there's to it. Back in the day, they used to ride a short bus. They used to leave school earlier than regular kids. You know what I'm saying? But now you can't.
Now, because they have the schools that they go to, special ones, but also like it's the fault of the parents, because if they got money, they take it away. Like for the kid right here who did it, like who stabbed the other kid, the parents have money, and then he had family in the police department. So that's why and he already like trying to shot a couple kids before. He was already trying to make it for like the last like few years, but nobody did anything, because like
so he should have been on the radar.
Hell yeah.
So check this out. With that said, then I think some common sense laws could be in place. Now, I'm not saying you should disclose what weapons you have or what weapons you buy, but I think that there should be a place, or there should be not a license, but a certification you should take before you get a gun or before you buy a gun. That way that way the person who's, now I'm not saying you have to show the certificate. Oh, see, that's the thing though, man. Because the thing is, some people don't want anyone to know you have a weapon, and that's your God-given right. You don't have to tell anybody you have a weapon or not,
Yeah. True.
So it's a slippery slope, and it sets precedent. And that's the biggest thing people don't see. It sets a precedent, when will it stop then? Because if, let's say, whatever they try to do or attempt doesn't work, 10 years later, what's going to be the next outcome? All right, well, we couldn't do this. Now we're going to do that. Now we're going to ban this. Now we're going to ban that.
You got bombs. You got this.
Yeah, for real, dude. It's
you
crazy.
can make bombs with anything.
Yes, you can. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to say that, because next thing you know, fucking YouTube's going to flag me, which I'm already flagged already. I'm pretty sure for this shit. But dude,
like the other mini, like the one you did with Campos and the other guy, Puerto Rican. I was using on YouTube. I was bored here at work. I was like, and so my office dinner goes in and out.
Yeah.
So he goes in, I was watching it, but I hated it. I stopped it. I only watched like 30 minutes, because then when I get a phone call, if I can have it start all over again, I was like, I had to go back. I was like, fuck this.
Oh, for real?
So it pissed me. I was like, what, fuck it. I was like, I'll listen to this shit later.
Speaking about bullying and shit like that, and people being called fucking names and stuff like that. You know what I trip out on, man? We've gotten in a place in society where there is no more beauty, or what the standard of beauty is. Like, when I think beauty, it's supposedly in the eye of the beholder, right? But let's be real. Bitches that are models are usually beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They have a certain figure per se, right? Now, here's what I'm saying. When my sister used to get Victoria's Secret catalogs, that used to be material I would use, for certain shenanigans that I would handle. You know what I'm saying? So, there was I guess there was an expectation of what beauty should be, right?
Yeah.
All right. Did you know that There is now a Victoria's Secret model who has Down syndrome.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I don't watch anything. Like I'm watching like social media, and I haven't watched that one yet. I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, there's a Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model, and here's the thing. Like I think that while she thinks in her mind, I mean, I'm not trying to say that I don't know if she's intellectually there, but it's almost like a gimmick. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're pandering.
Like, so they can sell more stuff.
So they can say they're woke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that kind of bothers me though. Like I can't handle my business and, looking at a Down syndrome female. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not right, bro. What do you think? Do you think that something like that should be legal or not legal, but do you think it's right, morally right? I think she's being taken advantage of personally.
So that I think like yes or no. Yes, because like probably get that advantage of like the who's selling it, so they can get more buyers. But also no, because it kind of shows like that like not because you're physical or you mentally you can get farther in life, like you can actually grow. So I'm like in between, but also like the parents. It depends on the parents or the thing, because like some parents, like they do not want to kiss. They do not want to like say, hey, my kid is special, or
right.
Like certain things, but
right.
some parents like, yes, he's in a certain way. But like
right.
if show to the whole thing is like, because if she's how she is and doesn't know what she's doing, then it's fucking wrong. But if she's there, like, because some of them are super like smart as hell.
Right. But still,
but also like they have no common sense.
Right. I mean, I just think it's wrong personally. It's like, I mean, I guess to me, it's just wrong. But let's talk about something else that I seen. I seen that the Sports Illustrated, for example, they used to have some fine ass women on that cover.
Yes, there's one. I remember the 2007, 2008. There was this. I forgot her name, and she became like a couple movies too. She was like the model, and she became like an actress kind of style.
Well, can we say that that there's a standard for beauty, right? A certain look.
Yeah.
You can't have a fucking big ass belly flopping out of your goddamn swimsuit. No. You can't look like a fucking busted Pillsbury biscuit that pops in and has all the little rolls coming out the side, bro. You can't have that.
That should be illegal.
It should. But guess what?
That's my personal opinion.
That's on the fucking cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition.
What?
Yes. All right. Now she does have a pretty face. But she's got.
Because also like when you show on that photos, like me personally, I'm like a real like I'm not healthy, but I do like certain things to make sure I don't gain weight. Like.
But you're not a fucking supermodel either, bro. You're not a model.
I know, but I like to be skinny. But I like to be skinny, because I see like, because I got family who's fat. I got family who's skinny. Like I got family who's white and who's family fucking black as hell. So, but certain like for me personally, like if I see like certain clothes and certain people, I'm like, this is good, and I judge everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. I give two fucks. I will judge you quick.
Oh yeah.
Like if they look good, I was like, yeah, look good. But if they look like ugly, I was like, man, you look ugly. You're just like, embarrassing yourself.
But here's the thing. Again, there's a defined beauty. Hourglass figure, Marilyn Monroe fucking body. You know what I'm saying? The Coke bottle.
So do you like? Do you think they're ugly babies?
Fuck yeah, there's ugly babies. Hell yeah, I am not gonna fucking be one that lies.
So I think this is like somebody uses this analogy a lot of this ugly babies, because people want, like, in this generation, they was like, oh, my baby's pretty or he's handsome, but it's not. I see it.
You see
Yeah,
it?
no. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, she's fat. She's pretty face.
She has a
fat.
pretty face. She has, some nice boobs.
So the one on the second one on the top right, the 2022.
Which
top
one?
way.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That I can work
For me,
with.
that one's like, because she's not like really like delgadita, but she's like, looks good.
Exactly, bro. But I mean,
or like
this. This is gross. I'm sorry.
They're super skinny.
That's gross. Now that right there, I'm not much into into
me neither. Yeah, but she's pretty.
She would get it in a heartbeat. That's what we got here.
Like, go down.
Yeah. So for those of y'all listening to us on the podcast version, not viewing, we're looking at Sports Illustrated magazine. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted.
Look the one on the bottom. Like those are the like rojo con purple.
This one?
Yeah, put that one.
Oh, see, that's
okay.
No, that's a no on the red. But this one, she's thick. That's thick. There's a difference between thick and fat.
Because
I mean, this one's okay. Now let me set this record straight, okay? These should not be a model. This is not a model.
No.
That's a what are they called? Plus size models. I can get that. So maybe they should have a Sports Illustrated plus size model fucking magazine. But what the fuck is this? Look at this.
Like the clothes.
Swimsuit cover at 74. Come on, bro. I can't beat my meat to that shit, bro. That's gross.
No.
Mm.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm. I will dip my dick in that chocolate anytime. Oh yeah. Good. Oh, hell to the yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her.
But how about this? How about this? Come on, man. That's wrong. That's as wrong as two boys fucking.
The other one, she's pregnant. The one on
Either way.
The white one is pregnant. Yeah, I was like.
So do you see my thing though? Is like, dude, you're too fat, bro. I mean, there is such thing as too fat. Now again,
and too skinny.
Again,
it's both, it's both ways.
And here's the thing.
Fat and too skinny.
Now, before everybody starts jumping down my fucking throat, okay? I know I'm fat. Okay. I know I'm fucking thinning hair. I know this. I'm also not trying to be on a fucking cover of Sports Illustrated or Muscle Magazine. Okay. You put a motherfucking, imagine putting a fat fuck on Muscle Magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They try to fucking normalize being fat.
It's not normal.
It's not, bro.
Because they don't put like heavy guys or fat people on magazines.
Exactly, dude.
And then what they do is for like the what do you call it, the overweight people, like the fat people side. Like the magazines, they have like for the big clothes, they have like big people.
Oh, big and tall, plus size. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they got people who are fat, bigger.
And I get it, bro. But here's the thing. Again, when I want to whack my fucking dolphin here, I want a fucking magazine that's not going to show me something with Down syndrome or 2 tons of fun, Big Mama Jamma. Okay. I want to imagine.
I think I thought about it. Johnson will know, because pretty sure she don't have the common sense of like saying what she wants or not want.
She's just happy because everybody's happy around her.
Because Johnson was more like 10, 12 years old. Like mentally.
Dude, I'm just thinking the parents are taking advantage of the money. You know what I mean? Because a child with Down syndrome, they're gonna be happy no matter what. If you're happy, they're happy. Yeah. So they're just being taken advantage of, man. And I mean, it's just wrong. I think it's fucking wrong, bro. But anyways, moving on.
So I have something I was trying to tell you, man.
Yeah.
Last time, I know you cannot talk about it, but I am gonna talk about it.
Go ahead.
The females on combat arms.
Oh yeah. What do you mean I can't talk
so I
about it?
have no because so remember like I say no on the covered arms because
Yeah.
there's one main reason because let's say they are like 11 Bravos or 13 or 19,
Mhm.
right? So
Right.
they're in the crew, doing their shit, but they get pregnant. They cannot go to motor pool no more. They cannot go to field no more. And now it's like instead of 6 months, it's all 2 years. That means you're losing them for 2 years in a row. And they already signed for contract for 4 years. That means they didn't do the job. You know, I was like, that's I think the issue I have with females on that should like combat them voices.
Yeah.
Because they're out. Because
Bro.
like when they're out of there, they had to go to like staff or other company to be operations.
Right. They go work
Yeah.
at
I mean,
battalion or brigade.
yeah. I mean, no, not battalion. No, the battalion. So how we do it? Like we got some female pregnant, but they don't go. They don't come to battalion. They come to battalion if they're good on their job. They know their shit. If they don't know their shit, they stay in the company.
Ah,
Because while we
gotcha.
want somebody in battalion,
Right.
and I do man, like even males, I work with 12 Bravos, only 12 Bravos, and one of them pissed me off. And I was like, you fire. He said, we can fire me US1. I'm a fucking 3. I was like, okay. I call some major. I'm gonna fire this guy. Why? Piss me off. Okay, fire him. And he on the speakerphone. I was like, you fire. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn. You know, I mean,
I was like,
it's just
but the other thing with females, I think that thing like with females, I think like it's good, because they want to do it, but also like if they get pregnant, it's a hinder in the readiness of
mhm.
deploying and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think like the 2 year, now it's a 2 year. Now, like some of them are like, it's a few. I have like this one officer, when
Yeah.
she got pregnant, man, she literally went to like pregnancy PT after birth, like for 1 month. And she's like, I'm not doing this. She signed a waiver. I'm going back. She literally came back, going back to like her body, ACFT. She maxed that shit. And she was like, no, this is what I want. This is my
Right.
job, but not every female is that way either.
Right.
So I think that's like the people who agree or disagree on it is because like not everybody's equal. Not everybody has the mindset of everybody else. So you want to be.
But again, and that's where I will fall on that sword that women should not be in combat roles. I will fall. I will carry that cross because just because a few can do it, then all of them try to get in. It's
Mm-mm.
just again, oh well, what do we do when one goes down? When another one covers down? Yeah, but
It's not
anyways,
the same. It's not
it's
the same, especially for me, because I've been in both. I've been in both worlds,
right,
combat and then I have support. It's not the same. Like I can literally have like experience on both of them.
right. I just
And then all my battalions except for one battalion, the maps and a different battalion I was in. I was not combat MOSs. Everything else I've been with the 13s, 19, 11s, and now 12s. Like it's the same thing. Like they go through like they hinder. Like right now we had to break a crew because one of the females was in E6 and she got pregnant, so now she got to take out the crew. So now like I had to do some things with HRC and I had to like take that thing out no more and like so much work, and she's
right.
like, and now she's like, oh, I'm getting out no more. Like, you know.
I think that if they want to be in combat MOSs, they need to get something up their hoo-ha that's going to prevent them from getting pregnant. They just have to, because it becomes, you build all this camaraderie, you build up this team together,
Yeah.
then they
And
get
you have to
knocked up.
like the thing that you have, like you have to qualify on your weapons.
Exactly.
And then if somebody goes down, like the gunner, the chief, like because we
Yeah.
got Bradleys now, that means like they had to do the whole tables again.
Yeah,
Not just one.
exactly.
And then you know how much it takes to like get the land, get all the stuff, ammo. It's like a lot of work. It's not just like like you probably think, let's go get the gun, but like it's so much stuff that you have to do to train that people don't notice that. Like
Yes, dude, you are 100% on that. It's like, there's much more than just saying cover down. It's a lot more than that. Hijo de su perra madre.
What?
Anyway, no, nothing. I'm pissed off at myself because I lost something right now, but I'll find it. But no, I mean, you're 100% on it, man. I will fucking I will to this date and any date say that they should not be on the line. Disagree or agree with me?
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
yeah.
I mean, they could come and try to change my
Also,
mind.
like, yeah. Also, like, I remember I was telling you, like, I was like, when I retire, I'm gonna be lazy as hell.
Yeah.
I think I'm not, man. Like, I get bored for the weekends. I get like this for the week. I didn't. I went to a party. I did some stuff with the family. Man, I was like, on Monday, I was like, I'm ready to go back to work. Like, I cannot be home. But I think when I retire, I need to work with people. I noticed that, like, I need people around me. Like,
Yes.
you're saying, like, earlier you said that you hate like crowds, and I mean, I love crowds. I need to be like like I need like fucking like people yelling at me, not yelling at me, but like talking like all this so I can
Right.
concentrate.
So that's the
Like I
thing,
need
though.
like that. I need that stuff. I need like people around me. I like big cities. I like all that crazy stuff. Like like
And
big life.
I get that. I mean, when I can be around crowds of my people, of our friends,
Yeah,
but as far as like people I don't know, that's where it's like it's not a very good time for me.
yeah.
I end up more like fucking just hating life. So
No, it's crazy.
it's just
Oh,
weird. I'm weird like that, bro.
yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
it's
Hey,
like I said, I can put the fake face on and fake happiness, but
yeah,
that's my issue. All right, that's really my issue. That's why I started seeking mental health, because I can fake it, but I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? And you can only do that so often or so much to you start fucking feeling down, like, you know, it makes you get into a depression because you know that you're faking the funk and you
yeah,
see everybody's feeling. That's why I don't like when people say, I feel this or I feel that. Do you really feel it? How do you feel
yeah.
it? You know what I'm saying? I really hate
Hmm.
that word because feel has become the new love. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
love this. I love that. Do you really love it though? Do you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I
Like
know I'm
life.
taking shit too literal. And maybe that's just my old age becoming an old fucking grumpy motherfucker. But it just, I don't feel it. Sometimes my wife, tells me like, you don't seem like you're happy, and I think I'm happy. I just don't express it. But
Yeah.
then there's times where I'm not happy, because to me, being happy and content is me sitting in my fucking room. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Or hanging out with like Kowalczyk or with you guys. This is my happy place. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I can shoot the shit with y'all, talk shit with you. And
Don't get offended.
yeah, dude, we don't get offended, all the shit talking. So,
Yeah.
and that's why I tell other veterans, like, if you want a place that you could just feel free and just talk however you want without a filter, come over here, bro. If anybody understands, it'll be me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes
Hmm.
just letting other people know how you feel is more therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Than holding it
Yeah.
in.
It
So
is. Yeah, because like so no, like like with this health, like I'm always like I don't be like, oh it hurts, I'm like always high shit, but like
right.
the other day I couldn't do it. I had to call I called somebody, one of my friends. And it's like literally I just talked to him and like it was like stress the
Yeah.
thing that I couldn't talk to. Like I can tell my wife, but she doesn't understand,
Yes. Exactly.
like like she doesn't understand even the military stuff. Like I can let her know some things, and then she's like, good thing like she's not a jealous type or nothing. So I have my friends, even female friends, and I can talk to them. Like I'll call from her. I don't care, But they understand like where I'm coming from, and
Right.
she tries, just but sometimes like certain people don't understand like where you come from,
Right. No, and
Maybe
that's
like it just hurts, and then she'd be like, go to the clinic. I was like, army clinic is not the same as normal fucking clinic. I know. Like right now, I miss Houston, Max. Not because of the work. I miss the work, but I miss the civilians doctors. Because I'll be like, hey, I need this. They're like, okay,
hmm.
quick. And the fucking PA, you're like, I need this. No, you feel better. I was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, for real, dude. When I
Yeah, like
broke
the other day I needed some stuff and he didn't tell me. And I was like, sir, If I don't fucking get this handle, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go tell your fucking boss right now.
Mhm. Well, here's the
I was like,
thing.
I had to like use like, you know, I'm in 7. He's a, you know, an officer,
Right.
but I had to use some voice. I was like, the other day, like I'm not a normal guy. Like I work for your boss
Right.
directly.
Well,
So I'm
that's the
gonna tell him
thing.
right now.
That's the thing. I mean, just because you're an officer, dude, you put your fucking pants on one leg at a time like I do. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
took me a long time to understand that fucking thing right there. Like same thing with sergeant majors and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna respect. Respect comes with,
Yeah.
with it. I get it. But
Hmm.
I'm not gonna fear you. You know what I mean? We work together here. I don't work for you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, when I tore my MCL, class 3 tear, bro. It was back for July the 4th, maybe 2017, 2017-ish, 18-ish, 2018-ish. Fucking I ended up tearing my MCL on my right leg, and I went to the ER. They took x-rays, but they didn't show anything. That's just
Yeah.
looking for bone fractures and shit.
I
But
know.
I'm telling you, I could not put my fucking foot on the floor, not even my big toe. I barely put like tiptoe, and I was in pain. So, anyways, they put me on crutches, they put a knee brace, and as usual, suck it up, drive on, pain pills.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I went to a consultation about a week later with a military fucking doctor because since I went to the ER, I used TRICARE, so they had to send me to a fucking military
Hmm.
doctor. This motherfucker's like, it's probably just sprained or just a twist. I'm sure it'll get better. Just keep it light, and elevate it todo eso. I'm like, okay, no problem, doc. He was downplaying this shit like big time. And he's like,
Yeah.
but we will set you up for an MRI. 3 months later, I got a fucking MRI. Sanchez, 3 months later. So in September, I go get my MRI done. It was a Friday that I got the MRI done. On Monday, after 3 months, the doctor calls to check in on me. Hey, Mr. Lopez, how's your right knee doing? So well, it's been a few months now. I've been able to walk on it pretty well now, hold a little bit of weight. He's like, you're walking on it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, you have a class 3 tear on your MCL. I don't know what the fuck that is, so I use Grey Google.
Yeah.
Apparently, my fucking shit ripped, bro. It fucking ripped. You know what I'm saying? Porque when I fell, my knee kind of went the wrong way,
Oh
like
shit.
kind of like
Yeah.
that. So it was horrible. Pero guess what? It healed itself. No surgery, no nothing. Thank you, good old fucking PA. He was some fucking major, but he could go suck
Yeah.
a fat
Well, I had
dick.
one too. So last week that pissed me off. No, like yeah, last week. So I had a stress test. And
Okay.
then I was like, my leg went number 8, and I was like, sir, he was a military guy, his uniform. And I was like, hey, sir, like, I want a question. Like, I need to ask you this. And he said, oh, I can answer those questions because you can. I was like, sir, like, you're not fucking a normal doctor. You're a fucking PA. I was like, I'm fucking answer. I mean, I went off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hold myself at when I'm certain things. Like, I don't get mad, but there's certain things like I'm fucking waiting. I was like, yes, fucking answer the fucking question.
Yeah.
It takes you fucking 1 minute to answer. It's simple stuff.
Yes.
And I went off. The security from the hospital had to come get me.
Damn, fool.
That was like, fuck. I was like, and I told her like, okay, you don't have me. I went and then like complain on the CG. I was like,
Yeah,
you
dude.
people suck. I was like, I give
Dude.
you fucks. And like the
Eh,
next person I'm getting now, like, hey, and like I don't go to sick call. Like if there's something wrong with me, I really let's something wrong. Like find out what.
right.
But I was talking to one of them. I'm pretty cool with some medics, and then one of them, he's good, man. He's a fucking great medic. Like he studied on the civilian and now in the military, but
Yeah.
he wants to get out. And then okay, so I was like, just become a PA and everything. I mean, he said no, I cannot because the military, when they teach you in the PA is because they only want to make sure like to the long run, they don't like the army doesn't want to fix you. They just want to like prolong you so you can get out. And
Right.
then it's a video of 60. I was like, he said, I don't like that. He said, I'm doing my 2 years left. I was like, I'm getting out and be actually a doctor. I was like, because actually he said, I want to help people. I don't want to be just like the normal PA who is tells you to do things. I was like, okay.
Dude, and that's fucking amazing that they at least somebody's fucking at least somebody's trying to fucking help out and they're looking above just getting a fucking paycheck. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But we got about
I mean, but like, I still love what I fucking love. I do, there's certain things that shit me up and I'm like, I don't care. Like I just if I feel it, I tell you I don't give a fuck. Like I give two fucks. What are you gonna do to me? Like cancel me? Give me a fucking later to get promoted to EA? Okay. I was like, I'm good. Like my number right now is like pretty good.
Oh, word?
Like, yeah, it was like 150 out of 800 people. And
So,
that's because I wanted that way. Because I could get hired, but I made sure I didn't update my PT test.
so if they offer you that fucking diamond, are you staying in?
No.
You're done?
Well, actually, if they offer me and go to MEPS, yes.
Good luck with that.
Because I'm pretty sure I can get it, yes, but I don't want to. I think I'm like, because I'm already, I think 40, and like, I think 43 is like good enough. Like, you know what, I want to get out. Like my wife wants to work now. She was like, hey, I want to work. I was like, okay. And then, she was like, I want to stay back, more in the house. Not in the house, I want to like do something else. I want to be a civilian. I'm like, do some other shit.
Yeah.
To still help people.
Yeah,
that's like I want to die with like helping people, but then don't have to kill myself.
Yes. My plan when I retire is to help out homeless people. That's just my plan. So
that'd be good.
Hopefully.
Wait, selfie way?
No, I'm trying to take pictures. I'm trying something different with trying to get the video, like the thumbnail, porque it's just stupid shit for the editing portion. So yeah, but anyways, I got 4 minutes left. I appreciate you being here with us, hanging out on the gun line, bro. It's been a hell of a week,
for having me. I know. It's been a short week for me. It was fucking long. I tell you, like, so I don't saw the photo. I was in the field this morning, so we're supposed to leave at SP at 08. We didn't get to like 10:30. I was pissed. I really.
You act like that's something fucking new, though.
Oh, for me it is, man. I'm a busy man.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Busy in S1 for real.
Man, literally, like I'll be like, I really call. I call the commander. I was like, sir, are we leaving or not? I was like, if we're not leaving, I'm going home right now. It's like, fuck it. Whenever you home back to work, I was like, I'm going back to work.
What the fuck do you guys do in the field? No,
so we went because
we got a promotion mission.
No, so we have companies going through gunnery, and like this weekend, and then we had to go set up, But I'm not going this weekend. I'm not going this weekend.
But you guys don't do gunnery, right?
No, but we're doing the co-op and all those stuff, battalion like staff shit.
So you guys pretend you're doing something.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I do pretend. I don't do shit. I'm S1, man.
I know. There's a reason you went S1. I mean, and I don't blame you for that.
Now in the rear, I mean, I don't go to the field because I was like, I do more shit in the rear than being in the fucking field. Like, what the fuck? I'm doing nothing.
You do more in the rear than what?
Than be in the field. Because in the rear, I do phone calls. I do like all the stuff, HRC shit. Like,
when was the last time you did staff duty, fool?
I'm S1, man. I don't do staff duty.
Exactly. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, my soldiers do staff duty. They need to learn. Because before I came here, I know we had a couple minutes. So before I came here, this unit, my soldiers didn't do no duty. I was like, fuck no, you do duty. I was like, but I don't give two fucks. You're a soldier, you don't duty.
Fuck
now, if you cannot do it, not every single month and often, but you're doing duty.
Yeah.
They didn't like that.
What about what? They can't do fucking CQ?
No, they didn't let them.
Oh, hell to the no.
But that's like, if I'm in school, I was like, no, you're doing it. You're a soldier, you're doing this shit. Can say so. They're like, I was like, you don't like it? Let me know it. I can move you out to a different battalion.
There you go, man. Hey, fool, I appreciate.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you being here, man. I think I'm about to go to sleep after I finish this. I'm
gonna go eat. My wife came to twice already.
Oh man, I had Whataburger. So I'm already got the fucking itis.
Man, I'm like in that diet, man. Right now, I do fruits, salads, pescado, like not no meat,
Oh,
nothing
okay.
like that.
Fuck that. You go ahead and handle that business. I'm gonna be handling my meat. That didn't sound right. All right, y'all. With that being said, rounds complete, end of mission, gun line out. I'll catch you later, fool.
All right, wait, bye.
Later, fool. Bye, motherfuckers. March order.